So, Yusuf,
Yeah, what's up?
I want to get your opinion on something. Street Fighter V, when it first came out, it was a game that really got a lot of critique for being kind of a skeleton of a game. There was not a lot of features. A lot of features that you would think would be like, of course they would be in a fighting game, like arcade mode, an ability to fight against a computer outside of the survival mode,
or without having to go through the tutorial as soon as you start.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with that, but I mean, the tutorial in general wasn't very good either. So it was lacking also a solid tutorial, which it later got. The character roster was kind of thin. Do you think now Street Fighter V is a complete game? Is the complete game that it should have been when it first came out?
Yes. Like I said before, I have not gotten this game yet for myself, but I am interested now in getting it because I'm playing it at the office, and I've seen a couple of the iterations, some of the later ones. I haven't seen like the initial release launch version of the game yet.
Right.
But some of the patches a little bit afterwards, where they added in the story mode and some of the some more characters, it was like, well, now I feel like this is something that I actually can get into. Like, this thing feels a lot more complete, that I'm actually feel like getting this game now.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the story mode was a really big thing for me.
Yeah.
Because, and you know, it's not, the story mode that they ended up getting is not perfect by any means. Like, you know, it's kind of dumb, but it's an opportunity to give context to these characters that, you know, I want to know more about. Like, I've known Ken and Ryu my whole life. The only thing I've known about their characters really is that they're rivals.
Yeah.
And Ken has a wife and a child. So it's cool to see these characters in a context that's not just, you know, okay, we're gonna beat each other up for reasons.
Yeah, and see like hidden stuff like how Nash was able to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, not giving away the spoiler, because I believe it just came out with the Urian thing. But if you haven't played Urian's story, you should do that.
Oh, I haven't played Urian's story actually.
Yeah.
So that there's
They shed
revelations
light on
about
that.
about Nash's comeback. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and people mentioned, like, you know, arcade mode, and yeah, like other Street Fighter games have had arcade mode, and that's great. But I've always felt that arcade mode is kind of like a relic of a past, you know, like a relic of the past in terms of fighting games. Like, I don't want to learn my story just from like an intro cutscene and outro cutscene. I want to know what's going on in between that is causing this person to fight against all these people.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get something extremely deep. I mean, they're just fighters going around the world. I mean, what Ryu usually does is just testing his strength against strong fighters. So I don't think you're gonna find any extreme novelization of story between all the characters that ties them so cohesively together.
Yeah, and I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
But you know, like Mortal Kombat, starting with Mortal Kombat 9, I think they did a fantastic job of doing that. They justified why people were fighting each other, and sometimes the justifications were dumb. But you know, they're trying, and I appreciate that.
I like the reboot of 9. It's like a clean wipe, and then just starting over again. And I believe like X and XL just continues that.
Yeah. So yeah, but I do agree that, like, you know, this is the game that Street Fighter V should have been, you know, from the start. And I understand that there's definitely, you know, outside elements that contributed to the fact that Capcom felt they had to rush it. They wanted to get it in time for like the Capcom Cup and Evo and all those other things.
Oh, we're color coordinated.
Ooh.
There you go. Good job.
That wasn't even on purpose. But yeah, so I understand the Capcom's need to, you know, do some of that stuff. But at the same time, you know, I'm a consumer, and I felt like I bought an incomplete product when I first bought this game, even at the discounted price.